There are 20 members in the House of Representatives. In order to impeach the governor, at least 2/3 or at least 14 votes are required. Megan Bragg has more.
Representative Joe Guerrero is spearheading the move to impeach Governor Fital. He understands votes are critical.
Regardless of how many people are absent, there's a greater burden for each house for impeachment that it requires 2/3, not of members present and voting. If it was based on members present and voting, the threshold could be lower, depending on how many people are there or how many are absent, rather. But in this case, we still need 14.
Guerrero states that this resolution will be pre-filed before the next session. A petition by Saipan resident Ed Probst was drafted last night online. Guerrero has seen the petition.
A lot of the comments in there are not necessarily cases that we can use for impeachment, but I think they show that there's, frustration and disappointment, and they have lost their faith in the leadership of this governor.
So far, 230 people have signed in support of the petition. However, there are 15,000 voters in the Commonwealth. Representative Ray Bassa says he has not heard from any member of the House or Senate about an impeachment resolution. He has only heard through the media.
For me to even think to support if there's such a move to impeach the governor, I need to gather the facts first. I gotta do my homework first before I, make my decision. I don't want to commit, logical fallacies such as hasty conclusion, because this is not a small thing. We're talking about, trying to get rid of our governor, which is the highest elected person in the CNMI.
Bassa says he realizes that this is election season and thinks the governor should be here to defend himself.
You got to remember that it's a political season, I'm a Republican, and I'm running under Republican, and we have opponents. They call themselves independent Republican. So I won't be surprised if this is a political.
This move is not because of politics. That members of this House, the minority, have been looking at the actions of the governor, and in some cases his inactions over the years during his term, and the recent incidents with the Buckingham protection was kind of the last straw. It appears that there's a pattern of blatant disregard for the law.
Bassa says he's focusing on the issues concerning the CNMI, and if and when an impeachment resolution is pre-filed, then he will look at the facts before making a decision.